Deeply distressing SC issues guidelines to curb student suicides amid alarming rise in cases. The Supreme Court on Friday took note of the suicide of students in educational institutions and issued a set of 15 guidelines with the aim of reducing suicides. It stated that suicides reflect a systemic failure. The continued loss of young lives, often due to preventable causes rooted in unattended psychological distress, academic overburden, social stigma, and institutional insensitivity, reflect a systemic failure that cannot be ignored, it said. According to data released by the National Crime Records Bureau (NCRB), India recorded 1,70,924 suicide cases in the year 2022. Of these, an estimated 13,044 suicides, constituting about 7.6% of the total, were committed by students. Notably, 2,248 of these student deaths were directly linked to examination failure, as acknowledged by a judicial bench. The statistics further underscore a deeply concerning trend. Student suicides have seen a sharp rise over the last 2 decades, increasing from 5,425 reported cases in 2001 to over 13,000 in 2022. These data point to growing academic and societal pressures faced by students, raising urgent questions about the effectiveness of mental health support systems and the need for educational reforms. Dedicated mentors or counselors shall be assigned to smaller batches of students, especially during examination periods and academic transitions, to provide consistent, informal, and confidential support, the court noted. The court also made it mandatory for the teaching and the non-teaching staff to undergo mental health training at least twice a year. The training, conducted by certified mental health professionals, will focus on equipping staff with skills in psychological first aid, identifying signs of emotional distress, responding appropriately to instances of self-harm, and following proper referral protocols. Swipe left for next video. Institutions must train staff to engage sensitively with students from vulnerable and marginalized groups, ensuring a non-discriminatory environment. They are also required to set up internal committees to address issues like sexual harassment, ragging, and student grievances, while offering psychosocial support. The court further directed the integration of mental health education, emotional regulation, and life skills into student programs, along with maintaining anonymized wellness records. Latest blogs.